It never really occurred to Bob Mooney that he might be the first and only farmer of his kind in Georgia. He doesn't raise any normal crop, certainly nothing you have to plow and plant. He has to feed and baby his. Bob raises eels, on the average about 500,000 of them. Every afternoon, 7 days a week, it's feeding time. A large lump of a mixture of vitamins, dry milk, starch, and ground fish. A piece of net and an old inner tube make a feeder for the frankly ugly little fish.
Oh, they're pretty. They're smooth. There's one thing about it. They look like snakes, but you can sure tell a difference.
Each pool contains progressively older eels. These are just babies. By the time they're grown and down at the far end, they'll be a little over a foot long. From here, they're shipped overseas, where people eat them.
The Japanese in all countries but the United States eat a lot of eels, and large amounts of eels. There's one company in London would take 5,000 pounds a week if you could furnish them.
To hear the story of how an eel lives in the wild, you could easily believe that they're close to indestructible. Bob will soon set you straight.
Very delicate. It's amazing how delicate they are to think that they would come all the way from the sea up here. If it was possible for them to get over the dams, why they could come, they would swim from the sea up to this point here.
They're saltwater animals, aren't they? And you've got them up here in fresh water.
They are saltwater animals, but the nature of the eel is to live in saltwater. They are born in saltwater and are then migrate to the inland waters and come up the rivers and creeks, and just as far as they can go.
The rest of the world considers eel a delicacy. They eat them pickled, candied, baked, fried, grilled, and sautéed. I can't help it. They just look too squirmy to even consider.
That's right, but they're dollar marks to me. They wiggle just like a dollar mark.
Well, there's some places in the world that'd be classified as a big deal eel meal, right?
Right.
At Georgia's only practicing eel farm outside of Madison, Georgia. I'm Andy Johnston.